I'm Delight. I'm currently in northern Kenya in an area called Marsabit County, and this specific area is called Marile. I've been coming here for the past 3 years to do some research. And I just want to give you a little bit of background on the area and the context, and then future videos will talk about specifically my research and some of the things that I've been finding. But in this area, it's a very semi-arid area, so it's prone to very harsh droughts. Sometimes there's periods of rain. Right now it's been the short rains, so it's been raining quite hard. Everything is very green, so the livestock's very happy. But there's been quite some harsh droughts in the area recently and over time, and they seem to be sort of increasing. And then the people here are predominantly pastoralists, so there's a tradition of pastoralism. The livestock has predominantly in the past been used for meat or milk or even drinking the blood from the goats, so food. And they sort of save up the livestock in their herds and just try to grow their herds. So in the past, they haven't really been seen as commodities. But now, in the more recent future, business is starting to become a norm in the community, or has been more recently introduced. So things like the Marile livestock market, where I am now, has been built, where people can come and buy and sell livestock and start to trade them and earn income doing those types of businesses. People are also starting to do more businesses like food items and things like beads. So I'm studying projects that are starting to teach people about business and about business concepts. So the project that I'm studying is called a Building Livelihoods project. So it includes some key components. So the first component is that participants have been receiving a stipend, a cash stipend, to help smooth consumption. Then those people are put into groups where together they learn how to save money as a group, provide each other loans, and learn how to repay those loans with interest over certain periods of time. And they can use those loans for emergencies that come up, like medical emergencies or school fees, or even to start to do business. Those groups have a community-based facilitator. So someone from the community who is more educated and then trains them on things like savings, how the group should work, some business and financial skills and things like that. So they help make sure the groups function and help then teach them some new things. And then the fourth component is loans. So there is a bank that has now started giving the groups loans. Now that they're used to saving and loaning and doing business, they can then use these loans to expand their businesses and grow their businesses and maybe start to do some different things. So those are sort of the 4 key components of this project that I'm studying. As people are starting to learn about business in the area, which is still relatively new over recent decades. So some of the concepts that I'm telling you about are quite new for some people. The concept of savings, the concept of buying and selling goods for profit, even calculating profit. So some of these are very new concepts. So I have been studying 51 people over the past 3 years. Every time I come back, I interview the same people. I've been here 6 times. And I'm looking at how their perceptions and behavior change over time. And I'll talk about that a lot more in the rest of the video series.